live once again, and we continue along the Stalker run here in the long dark tales from the Far Territory edition. So, hey there, hi there, hello there, dudes and dudettes. Welcome back, and a fine welcome to you if you're new to the broadcast. We are happy to have you along with the ride. And it's gonna be a slow going ride, at least till we get to where we're going. So we got a big old 20 plus bag pound of salt. The woodworking tools. And some manufactured errors that we are bringing to a lovely vacation home by the lake, the cabin office in Mystery Lake. And there was one other item I was hoping to bring with us, and that was a couple of bear hides. But that'll be on trip number 2 when we eventually get around to it. Because we have a bearskin bedroll, much like in our fishing hut here, over there. But we don't have the hides to repair it, unfortunately. It's not really a necessity, as long as it's laying down and you leave it there. If it gets ruined, you can still utilize it to sleep. You're just not going to have all of the temperature boost that it provides when it's fully operational. And 2 more and some other supplies, we could craft up another one, so it's not the end of the world if we lose one. But we don't need that to happen, since we have, I believe, 10 or 11 bear hides at the garage and quite a few more up there. Those ones are relegated for the one that's in that fish hut over yonder. I like to be adequately prepared. Overly. For the most part. But it never bites you in the ass, so it's always worth it. And then when you get an abundance, if you feel like giving one to the trader when he's asking for hides, you can always do that. I feel like for the amount of effort that you put in to get them, rather done. I'd rather just give them buns, wolves, and the occasional deers. Wolves are a dime a dozen. We could usually rack up like 12, 16 of those each trip we come back here. You can get a good portion. With the rabbit snares, you're definitely going to produce a bunch of those. But ain't no way in hell I'm ever giving him a moose hide, I can tell you that much. So after the first 100 days, we haven't seen a moose over here in quite some time. As I was stating on the previous stream, we're going to just go down to Desolation Point. There's usually 2 of them. I'm sure we haven't gone long enough from there, but both might be in play. And I had played around with the idea of making a base down that way, but I don't go down there all that much, so I don't feel like doing that. But the whale processing plant would make a good one. I suppose you could also do the lighthouse if you so choose. But you can't really put anything big in there. It's very confined quarters. Not to mention, I don't know if you can build on the top of the lighthouse. If you ever make it down that way, we'll have to look. Says somebody's watching, but oh, there we go. So YouTube wasn't showing me live. We are in fact live to all of you and your viewing pleasure. Whether or not the mainstays of the channel got notified, I can't tell you. It is relatively early. We ain't stopping for nothing. We want to get the heck out of here and finally get unloaded, so we're gonna let them live. If anything gets in my way, though, that's why we get the blowout. There will not be a repeat of me eating the uncooked bear meat of the trailer. It's a lesson learned. Will not have to repeat said lesson. In fact, I don't even think I want to stop at the trailer. Left a bad taste in my mouth. But unfortunately, I didn't get to leave right away, so we had to fast forward time. We had blizzards. Blizzards. What it is, what it do. Amanda Bynes joined us in the chat. For a lovely Sunday morning shaking the cobwebs off edition. Got groggy as fuck today. Oh, why? Hopefully you are well. Hopefully we remain well. This bear that's going to be up ahead. If we can avoid him, cool. If not, then we'll just throw down. I may actually, well, no, I don't want to switch over to the bushcraft bow. And I did bring some manufactured arrows. Maybe I'll actually fire one off for a change. Not like we can't afford to lose one if it comes to it. We got 60 of them total. And more to come. Yeah, I went out back and I looked. We have 12 uncured birch saplings, so there's 6 more bushcraft bows. I think we could hold off and stop making arrow shafts again. Oh, don't have the baby down here. Sometimes he comes down to the cabins, he'll sneak up on you. I think we're good. He's probably skulking on back to his home at this point. You never know, sometimes he goes up for a late stroll. You're letting your guard down, that's when he gets up on top of you. Up close and personal. Every time we come up here, there's been wolves, so I'm sure we'll run into them. I think we get like 10 pemmican bars on it, so I'm probably going to spam the shit out of those. So we can just keep it moving. So that's why we're bringing the salt to Mystery Lake, so we can produce more. That's where all the friggin' berries are. I meant to bring some back. There's our fireplace from the previous encounters. I could have used the Traverse / meat wagon to get to this point, but it just dawned on me. So that's why we didn't do that. But you're not really going to have much luck going up this way. I mean, you rarely get it up this hill. Like going up all these slopes, you just have to keep taking everything out, putting it back in. But it limits the wear and tear. I figure I don't pack too heavy that I can't run. So, modestly jog would be a more apt way to describe that. There's a wolf. How you doing, buddy? He keeps skulking out that way. was still laughing about our encounter in Mystery Lake the other day. Like a deer run by. I'm like, oh, what spooked you? And then here comes two bun-buns being chased by a wolf. It's good times. If I could have made a short, I would have. I gotta look into it. I don't understand why my tablet doesn't allow me to make shorts. Every other function that my phone provided, I can do. They will not let me make shorts. It'll let me do clips and share them, but, like, they don't quite work the same. Now, hopefully we're not greeted by anything when we get over this hill. Because we used to make shorts here on the channel, and they actually did pretty well. Yeah, most viewed one was from Arkham Asylum. It's a trophy where you gotta throw the remote battery and catch it. I was like, no parents, Bruce played catch with himself. And yeah, as you would expect, that offended quite a few people. Most found it funny. Kind of lowbrow humor you're gonna find here on this channel. But in terms of this game, we're encroaching pretty damn close to day number 500. Almost halfway to 1,000. That's how numbers work. It took us like 4 weeks to get here, so I got a feeling we got a ways to go. We do also have the ability to just build up a nice supply cache of water and meats and just fast forward the days away, so maybe we'll eventually get around to doing that. So if I happen to like disappear for a day and come back and, hey guys, we're on day 775, you know what happened. Might actually do that when we get to Black Rock. Because you get the fire barrel right outside of the ammo workbench, a truck for sleeping, and an abundance of meaty creatures that frolic about the lands. The only thing that you would need, if you were to do that, I don't believe... Well, you might be able to fish out in the ice by the bricklayer's cabin, but then you'd have to transport all the fish to the prison. And I don't envision myself wanting to use the Traverse in Timberwolf Land. Once you get a pack of 6 on you, you start running around all willy-nilly, you're probably going to wind up losing that Traverse. But I wouldn't want to carry like 30 pounds of fish back. But if you stockpile your MREs like some players do, you could bring those up there with you and just nibble on them. That'll give you your vitamin C. You've also got the vitamin C pills. Well, there's options. Speaking of options, we have pemmican, and we're going to eat that right now so we can keep it moving. Yeah, we had a player who's looking at Bob's rifle. I think it's the train car down by that tunnel. You might find it laying on it. One of these areas. The front or the back. I've never actually found it up here. I don't remember. I don't believe I have. But I've heard tell it spawns up here, so. feel like the one that's going to slip by is underneath the bridge down there. We walked over there and pointed out the location. So I think once we get in here, we're going to have to get through the tunnel and over the bridge. And I think from that point forward, we can use the traverse for a little bit. When we get to the secondary tunnel, I think it won't let us bring it in there. Not that it's going to make much of a difference. We'll still be going sluggishly. We'll eventually get there. Plan is the usual plan. We're going to get to the cave on the other side of the ravine and a hole up there. And when the coast is clear, we'll take off at the cabin office. Probably stop for ptarmigans. I'm going to call him Pemmican again. But we were here recently, so they may not have responded yet. Quite likely. We left a few spots. We gotta go up by the cave overlooking the lake. We didn't go up there at all. If we're feeling ballsy enough, we can head over to the lookout towers. Oh, hey, I don't think I got you. Its story is not written yet. Well, no, a lot of them say that. I may have gotten that one. No harm in it. If you did, you didn't. They don't really count or matter. Just a nice little nod for the people that crowdfunded this lovely game. I don't think I brought it. No, we got some water. All right. I thought I'd filled up and left everything behind. All right. We got food and water up ahead, so. In both caves, but I don't like to stop at the one in the middle. For no particular reason, I just, yeah, something about it. Once you've initially gone through the region, there's really no need to go over there. A couple of pieces of birch bark and some bonbons, but we're not wearing the rabbit hat, so we don't really need any bonbons. Earlier on, I was swearing by the rabbit hat until we unlocked the wolf hat. You also got the cougar wrap, but I don't want to have to keep killing them to keep repairing the thing, so we made one. It's decorative. Just chilling at the cabin office. We do have another hide, but that's for rug purposes. Decorative as well. And eventually we'll probably kill more cougars, but for right now, I ain't going out of my way to do that. Especially here in Mystery Lake. Like, I don't want to fuck with the cougar population here. The vacation area becomes a fucking war zone. And yeah, no, I'm good. But we left out in Bleak Inlet. I was able to hit it from afar. It didn't aggro. I don't see that happening here at Mystery Lake. Where he's located, it's a minefield of tree stumps. You're not really going to be able to spot him as easy. Bleak Inlet was pretty decent. You can pop up on a hill from like half a yard away. And if you're good with the rifle, and you got a bunch of rounds, you stop firing away, he'll eventually drop. You kind of aggro him over there, though, from that distance. gave it a shot. I'm like, I'm just gonna fire arrows like it's fucking medieval times and see if one lands. I was like, fuck this. I'm losing my arrows. I'm gonna boot back out and try with a rifle. And that's where we had success. That would be the strategy I would employ. You can also choose it. The Billy Goating up a rock or setting up a bunch of fire places. Whatever you're comfortable with, I guess. Again, this tunnel, I think if you come up to it with the traverse, you have to take everything out. For some reason, it just won't let you come through. I could use the traverse here, but I'm just thinking about it. We don't have far to go. We're going to have to take everything out, carry it over the train, go up the tree. Oh, we'll just pop another pemmican. Get back to running for a minute. Take in the serenic views, Repair Island. I get the feeling we're getting an aurora. It's got that haze to it. But again, like I said earlier, it doesn't matter if you get an aurora in here. This area is completely safe. All you get is bugs and deer. It's like getting stuck out in a blizzard when you're crossing over the bridges. You got cave number 1 right there in the middle. So you get birch bark, a couple pieces. Usually 2 or 3 buns. Get supply of wood. And if it's your first time through, you're going to want to check it out because the rope that you attach to go down to Bleak Inlet may be in there. It is possible. Every once in a while it's in there. Usually it's in the train car, and then sometimes it's in our little hidey hole cave on the other end. Those are your 3 spots you can expect to find it. Yeah, let's see if this is how, yeah. Usually I go up top and just shimmy on down. It's easy to get up here. As long as you're up on this side, you have no problems getting on the train. If you come it from this side, it takes a little doing. And then this little spot up ahead always annoys me. Oh, there you go. Maybe. There's a few spots in the game like that where it's like, well, why didn't you just like flatten it so you can easily traverse it? A couple of the cave systems, there's like rocks in the way when you're going up like the windy hills. And the one that gets me really angry every time I'm down there is that Mountain Town. When you climb down the ropes towards the back end before you get to the water, or like the big like area where you can fish. Like, there's a cave there. It's on like a slope. Like you have to hit it just right to get into it. And it's like, why do you design shit like this? It's foolish. But 11 years, and it's been like that since they introduced it to the game, so I don't think it's going to change. Probably a log right out front I could grab. But okay, this one looks nice. Here we go. And I left my thermos with all my birchbark teas behind, so we should probably get some more of that. Actually, how much do we have on us? Do we have any on us? Yeah, we'll grab a few. What the fuck was that? It's a deer. We can grab those tomorrow. Maybe. If we don't, we don't. I was stockpiling because of the trade. It takes them for like maybe 1 or 2 items. We got more than enough back at base. Like what? One of the items I think was like the decorative socks or some shit. Except for like incidental, you're only probably gonna get one of, so you're not really gonna go through the birch pack all that quick. If you like the hot hands, I would suggest stockpiling coal any chance you can, and just gather up sticks when you're trying to get wood between the islands. Now to put them in your fishing hut, or you can drop them right by the box. That's what we've done with most of the heavier items. Fries are done. And let's see, we left some water. That's good. We still have some, right? I think maybe I'll make a bearskin bedroll for this cave too. Why not? We're always in here. Every time we come back and forth. I can't put like a container in here because you can't make it a base. Once we get rid of this animal fat. Well, we're gonna be staying here for the evening, so let's get the bedroll down. There you go. Do we need a fire? Raw, and more raw. That's good. We're not taking a chance. Worked out very poorly for us coming back to the trailer with the baby. I don't want to do that again. We got a shit ton of antibiotics all around the land, but I don't want to waste it if I don't have to. I'd rather not waste the wood. Instead, we're gonna look more meat, and this one's cooked. Instead, we're gonna wander our head and see if we can find a random stick or two. Come on. There's another one over here there was. Did I bring? Yeah, I got fire in there. I probably could have chopped up that log too, but those take 45 minutes. The meat wouldn't burn if we went over. I mean, That cooking skill's so high. I think we got like an extra like 50 minutes before it'll burn. Why take chances? It'll be there. Hoe? Why you gotta bring hoes into this? It's going though. Very slow. Very cobwebby in the brain today. Kinda sluggish. I don't think the coffee's taking effect. Enough time for water? Let's do that. How's everything in Analand? Feeling any better? Sure you're not feeling 100%. That damn vid just lasts for a while. I know what you were saying, I was just being funny. No, you wouldn't call me a hoe. If you were Mike Myers and this was the Cat in the Hat, you might call me a dirty hoe. Or filth. Was it filthy or dirty? I can't remember. Either way, still funny. Horrible fucking movie, but that line was gold. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the being sick aspect I could always tolerate. It's like the not being able to function as fully as I usually do. That's the part that bugs me. Did we eat meat already? No, I just pulled it off and threw it to the side. Shouldn't I have 2 pieces? Anywho, shouldn't we be sleeping? Because, we're losing condition power over here. That's not good. Yeah, especially if you're like high functioning or like constantly on the move. Like when you get sick and just knocked on your ass, it's just like, fuck. This is bullshit. What I do, stop. It's like in my young years, it really irritated me. Nowadays, I probably wouldn't even care because I'm just gonna sit on the couch and play video games anyway. It won't impede the effort and the work, but still be a little bit grumbly about it, I guess. Yeah, knock that down. Looks all smashingly. Oughts to be enough water unless I get distracted and stop for shit. I'll tie this over on the food front. I have tinder on me. No. Why am I moving so far? Well, because sleep gauge is full. Like, did I not pick everything up? Because I'm moving quicker than I expected to. Oh, we can't run. So now it makes sense. Oh, in for a party, in for a pound. Once we get to Mystery Lake, we'll break out the Traverse. So it'll be a little bit more easier on the back. Hopefully. still got 4 pieces of meat back there, and they're always here, so. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Mm-hmm. There's a good old lay meat wagon. I wish the coal would reproduce, like here. I don't see why it doesn't, because over in Bleak Inlet, behind the workers' cabins, there's usually like 5 or 6 pieces of coal. That replenishes. But yeah, along the ravine and then up by like the entrance on Coastal Highway, there's usually a couple of pieces to start, but they never reproduce. I find that ridiculous. Alright, hopefully there's no issues. No, but we're talking about easy here. You go into a fucking mine shaft, you walk out with 20 each and every time. No problem reproducing the shit in there. It just don't make no sense. Is there anything else in here? Was it all in the food? Yeah, it's only 2.6 pounds. We're good. This Travas won't be by the time we get to the cabin office, but we got plenty of deerskins and plenty of goods. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's one or the other game. You don't get to have it both ways. If you gotta have it like reproduce in the caves, where like there's an abundance, then I don't see like, oh, we don't want to make it too easy. Okay, I'll just go like 5 feet out of my way. And you'll get 20 pieces. So that random one that might just respawn on the road. Is it in the cage? Yeah, no, it should reproduce, but it shouldn't like, oh, I just took out 25 pieces of coal and they come back in 3 weeks and hey, look, all those 25 pieces of coal are right back where they were. Maybe like 2 or 3 every like couple of weeks. That would make sense. Like over time, like a couple of pieces will generate back. I mean, I get the ones on the road, yeah, no, like then like not in a cave that would produce coal. But then there's the question, how the fuck do they get there to begin with? Correct. Oh, you mother. I leave for a couple of weeks, y'all think you run the fucking place. Asshole. Yeah, you get him, Bun Bun. That's right. It's my emotional support, Bun Bun. Do we want deer meat? I don't think we need deer meat. I suppose we could grab the hide. Get all the berries, right? Of course we did. Oh, he's all sad his dear friend got killed. And you're gonna really be sad in a second. Yeah, fuck it, I'm grabbing the meat. Whatever. We'll take the guts, too. We'll just dispose of the entire body. It'll be like we were never dear. Yeah. Lame. Any more feathers for me? You got my cheese whiz, boy? Oh, look at me all shocked, like. At least he serves a purpose. Well, she, it's a dog. All the adults are awake here because it's just me. Well, Charlie is still sick, and your mom is sick, so, you know. I don't know how many adults you got over there. Those two, it's reasonable that they're sleeping. That's a lot of people. Yeah, I went from being in a dormitory of 68 other gentlemen and about 35 women. They were in a separate dormitory, but same facility. To being in an apartment all by myself, I gotta tell you, never again. Flying solo is just so much more relaxing, peaceful, less chaotic. Anytime I step out of the apartment, that's when shit gets fucking hanky. I also did like 15 plus years of customer service too, so I really like my alone time. Did he get another deer? What the fuck? Goddamn wolves think they fucking run the place. That gun up, Mackenzie. Oh, you're killing me here. A little higher. A little higher. A little lower. Just right. Some respect for the dead, Mr. Wolf. This is what we call long-form joke telling. Why? Because I'm moving so slowly. Yeah, I mean, I said, have some respect for the dead. That's why I gotta run over you with my traverse. Asshole. Well, he didn't take kindly to that. Yeah, I like the up-close shots with this rifle. We sent him on his way. The aim was true. You could pull it off, but at a distance, you could aim a little bit lower. Further off, it's kind of true. But it's good for the fast shots. Mid-range, you're going to want to aim a little bit lower than you would expect. And it'll hit every time. 80% of the time, it hits every time. It's not the best, but it's like knockoff Frosted Flakes. They alright. I was just wondering where that fucking the wolf went to that first shot when we came in. I don't think he would have stopped to eat a deer while he was dying. What do I know? There we are. And that works, because I need animal fat for the pemmican we're going to make. But we also need a hell of a lot more. I don't pay attention to brands or any of that shit. Knockoff, brand name, no name. If it's good, it's good. That's all the fuck matters. Especially like with clothing. All you're paying for is a fucking label. It's the same damn fabric. Tommy Hilfiger or Champion. Yeah, I gave you a bedpan. I forgot about that. We know how you could have is soil yourselves. Alright, where are we putting this bag of salt? Probably under the bed. Oh, Sir Clomps-a-lot is awake. And our jerky is done. And we've learned our lesson. Don't put fresh meat in while you got jerky, because you won't be able to pull it out. Product 19, they discontinued. I've never heard of Product 19. I also don't buy cereal. What I used to was Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cookie Crisp, and Frosted Flakes. Mostly Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's ruined, of course. But I liked Cookie Crisp as a kid because it had the little burglar and his dog. Doesn't make much sense now that I think of it, but, well, you know. It is what it is. We want to put you in there. The other salts are for cooking purposes only. Toucan Sam and his Fruit Loops. Diggum with the Honey Smacks. Ah. Oh, I just put it in the deatomizer? That sucks. Yeah, I forget that all the fucking time. Let's see. Did I bring anything to put out there? I don't think I did. I'm traveling pretty heavy with the salt. It's okay. We can get that wolf we can go hack up. There's some more fat we'll get when we harvest his meat. Oh, no, plenty of people have told me that. Low Tree tells me that. God Spartans pointed it out. Or is Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've heard it from multiple sources. I was just like, I know. Sorry, I know. But it's like the base build and turning it on in the dark and being able to walk around. Like, I still just... I'll fumble around looking at the windows like I used to. Every once in a while, I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this now, can't I? Fuck. Yeah, well, it's half fat. They don't have as much, because they don't have as much meat. But you get a little bit of fat off of them. It's the ptarmigans, the buns. And I think that's it. I think the cougar's got meat, got fat. And the moose gives you fat, I'm pretty sure. But the smaller game, they don't produce shit in the way of fat. And then the fish, of course, give you lamp oil. So. Oh, don't crash. I didn't see it before leaving. shit dropped all that fucking jerky. Just wanted to get it out of the box. Oh well. You, sir, look like you would like an arrow to your forehead, so let me get my shitty bow out. Stored it right next to my shitty walk. Hello, 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 goodbye. You got a counterpart over here. We're gonna go hack him up first. So for each batch of pemmican, we need 2 full pieces of jerky, 0.1111 salt, 15 berries, and 1.1 pounds of animal fat. Get that committed to memory. And what do we have right now? 2 batches, almost a third. I might hope we only get 5 batches when all's said and done with these wolves. And he was munching on a deer, but I think the deer's gone. So we got to it too late. Oh wait, no. Conjoined twins over here. Did you leave me much? Oh, okay. I'm not hauling this meat up there. I mean, I could. Yeah, we'll fill the fucking meat carrying box. Why not? Get rid of the small piece, though. Troubles, we need you again. We need to repair you again. Give it. Yeah, I'll grab the cats too, why not? But yeah, usually with the wolves, you're lucky if you get like 1.1 pound of fat. It all depends on how much meat's on it. But yeah, what do we got now? We got 2.2, 2.2, there's 2 batches, 101, 148. We might have 6 batches. We still got the other wolf to grab. His meat is getting fucking tossed. You can still use it, so I mean, maybe. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take it. Get all of this shit in there. I don't want to attract more attention. We ate the meat. And more crow feathers. Another nifty thing to keep your eye out. And if you come across a kill and it's got feathers before you harvest it, grab them. Because when you harvest them and come out of the animation, it may reproduce more crow feathers for you. After a while, who gives a fuck? we really don't need more crow feathers. Between all my stashes, we probably got like 500 of the fucking things. And the trader will take them for certain items, but he never wants much. It's usually like 3. And if you beachcomb your arrows, you're really not using them to produce them. Which is what got me started. Oh, I'm just going to craft up a shit ton of fire hardened arrows and leave them by the fucking exits. Just to get rid of the weight. Oh, hey, look, moth, that is. Alright, pardon me, sir. Well, that ate up most of a day. There you go. And another batch of fat. Awesome. Yeah, all the way at the bottom. Our meters. Let's top off on the food. That really didn't do much. Oh, good lord. This is luckily a combination of we're going into the wind, and this thing is heavy as fuck with me. It's officially a meat wagon. There you go. 50 fucking pounds of shit. So, needless to say, we're gonna be doing trips bringing this stuff in. Hopefully no green crashes in the process, but we'll see. But I gotta look when we get to the meat curing box, because I'm pretty sure I put like a small piece in there. I should take that out. Because if it's not a full portion, it will not be a full portion of jerky, and then when you go to make your pemmican, you're gonna find yourself shortchanged on one of the batches. Alright, yeah. So 0.24, that's not gonna... That might be beneficial. Oh, that's not gonna be because it's a full portion. We could probably use that one though. Alright. Let's start with the meats. And we'll come back for the rest. Hey, look who remembered. 1 out of 100 times I'll remember to do this. Open up and say, yep. Oh, I can't take you up? Fuck. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, we're gonna have a half piece. Ooh, we don't want that one. Alright, the rest we cook. Speaking of, we're probably gonna want to get a bunch of wood from outside. We got some stocked up. Alright, yeah, I guess I can just use that. Hello, you were just on it. We also need to go get that animal fat too. Fuck. It might be smart just to wait till morning. Because bad jerky will keep the animal fat's gonna stay ruined. The good stuff's outside. Yeah. Let me drop that too. Grab that when we wake back up. Actually, no. I crafted a nice, comfy fucking bear hide bed. Yeah, dishes always need doing. That's okay. How many jerky? 5, so it's even right now. Fuck. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. No. Yeah. 7, 8, 9 portions of pemmican. I don't think we're going to be doing 9 portions of pemmican. I'm going to eat 1 piece of jerky. And then I'm going to eat another piece of jerky. Yeah. And you could do the passive aggressive thing, just leave them and see if somebody else doesn't, but then they'll just turn to you in like a week and go, you haven't done the dishes. Don't get around to that? Oh, this ain't good. Oh, I'm gonna be out of water. And I'm gonna have to go upstairs to get it. I just got down here to bed. Fuck. Actually, wait a second. I have coffees. Do I have teas down here? Yes, we do. I'll just drink 2 of these when we wake up. Go for 10 hours of sleep. Yeah, it comes down to, like, once a routine is established, you're never going to be able to break people of it. So if they've been in the habit of you doing the stuff, like, it's going to be pulling teeth and many arguments if you're going to want to hope to get shit to change. This is what I've learned in life. It's bullshit, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel you. That's just how people are wired. Same with like jobs and stuff. You go in, you bust your ass, and you realize it's not get you anyway, so you got to dial it back. It's like, oh, we know you can produce. Fuck it, you better get back on board, or you're unproductive. We're gonna get rid of you. And it's like, well, what the fuck? I turn and I look at like 3 other people over there that just come in, drink coffee, socialize, and do jack all the shit. You ain't on their ass. Like, oh yeah, it's because you were relying on me for so long, and now you're not going to be able to break them of their habits. Que sera, sera. Again, both scenarios, bullshit. But when you realize, like, this is how shit is, like, you got to establish straight out there. It's kind of like when I was talking about, like, if you want to smoke, like, weed and shit, like, and you don't want to, like, have to, like, curtail it, show up to the job interview stoned as fuck. And if you get the job, well, they expect you, like, that's normal you. So they will be none the wiser. Whereas if you come in and you're, like, a good model employee, and then eventually you start smoking, well, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? People drive me to have to smoke fucking weed. And other things that we could drop. Yeah, the woodworking tools. I don't need that on me no more. We'll eventually get to crafting more shit here. But in reality, I don't think there's really anything else I want to craft here. Maybe I could do some furniture, because I haven't made the leather couch or the leather chair. And I could make a nice little living room area over here if I wanted to. Make a coffee table by this right here. Actually, I might put a coffee table right here. Take the TV I got upstairs, put that down here. Then we can put a couch right there. Here's the question. Can I move this over? Because I'd want to put the couch here. And have like the TV over there. That way it's not in the way when you come in. But I don't want the couch to block this side. Alright, that's cool. I don't know if it was going to be like the other side, and I take it off of there, that I can't put any fucking where, so it just sits in this box. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I mean, most certainly now, with all that shit up there, we're not going to be able to do anything with it. I'm going to try it one more time and just see. It bugs me that I can't put that back up. Oh, I'm not going to be able to. Well, no, I can probably get to the mirror up there. Let me toss you there. Are y'all uneven? Yeah, a little uneven. Yeah. That's about right. Better be able to reach this fucking mirror. Oh, we had it. We had it. Oh, no. Yeah, whatever. Alright, now here's the question. Can we put this fucking thing back where we got it? See? It's fucking ridiculous. This is where we pulled it off from. And you can't even put it back up here. Invalid location. Place the object. Wait, well, please inform me of a proper place where I can put the fucking object. If I can't put it back where I took it from, then I don't think such a place exists, game. Fine, whatever. Back in your box you go. No, I don't think there's another moose head to be found. I think that's a one and done item. I wouldn't mind putting one in between these. I'm gonna leave it like it is. We'll figure something out later. Alright, where are we at? We're gonna go get animal fat. Also drop manufactured arrows. Do it nice and neat though. $23 on hand. Awesome. Ah!